Aloha, that means hello and goodbye in Hawaiian. And namaste, that means the soul in me respects the soul in you. The divine in me sees the divine in you and respects that. And for clicking on this video, I'd like to say thank you for expanding your mind and helping me to grow, to spread more positive messages to people. Today, I want to share with you something that's actually going to change your life if you start implementing it, and it's called mindfulness. Because mindfulness is a way that we can influence our subconscious mind, and as you may know or may not know, but the subconscious mind actually determines 80 to 90% of what manifests in your life. So 80 to 90% of your emotions, 80 to 90% of your thoughts are all coming from your subconscious mind. You can change your life if you change the thoughts you're feeding your subconscious mind, you change your habits, you change your actions, and you live a more mindful life. That's what I'm going to be talking about, how to become more mindful and influence your subconscious mind by being mindful. So, my name's Thomas Infante. Without any further ado, I would like to get right into this video because today is going to be a hot topic. So if you don't know already, we think up to 80 to 90,000 thoughts per day, and 80 to 90% of those thoughts are repetitive thoughts, the same thoughts we've been thinking for a long time. Those thoughts are keeping on repeating, and the thing is that actually determines how well we go about our life. It determines how we feel, it determines what we receive, it determines the type of life that we are living. So think of your subconscious mind like this. Your subconscious mind is a filing cabinet, and there are little people inside of your subconscious mind, per se, right? And they're running the whole entire program. They're receiving information, the important stuff, and the stuff that keeps on coming up every single day, and the stuff that comes up often is put in the filing cabinet in the highest priority. And what you're going to get back when you're calling on your subconscious mind, which is active all the time. Your subconscious mind is active when you're awake, asleep. It is eternally active. Some people even say, I believe that the subconscious mind is the way that you can communicate with infinite intelligence and the way it comes through you. This is what Napoleon Hill talks a lot about. But basically, your subconscious mind is handing you what you're reinforcing the most. And the thing is, it's subconscious, it's subliminal. A lot of people don't know that their lives, their emotions, right? If they're feeling jealousy, any toxic negative emotions, or if they're not manifesting the life that they can look out and say they love it, that could a lot of times be a product of the subconscious mind. If you're in a place where you're not really transforming and you're not too pleased with your life, right? Well, your subconscious mind has these patterns that you just run on autopilot until you learned about mindfulness, right? So now you're learning about mindfulness. And I just want to introduce mindfulness with also saying it could be like awareness, okay? Mindfulness is being able to realize, have the wisdom, and have the knowledge of what you're putting in your body, what you're doing, right? How your karma cycle is being affected by the actions you take and the thoughts you think, okay? So when I say be mindful of your thoughts, which I'm saying right now, be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of what you're letting yourself feel, because emotions are the greatest way that we internalize these subconscious messages. The subconscious really responds really well to thoughts embedded with emotions, right? So the more we can feel and the more we can be mindful of when we're feeling something we don't want to feel and actually change that feeling, then we can start to reprogram and influence our subconscious mind. It starts in being mindful. Mindful of the foods you're eating. So instead of just cooking the thing that you regularly cook that may be greasy and may be bad for you, alright, take a second, walk in the moment when you're going to cook and actually take a moment to think, what does my body need right now? That is a simple mindfulness practice. Just asking yourself what your body needs right now, right? Another way you can be mindful is observing your breath more often. You see, a lot of our emotions actually have to do with our breathing patterns. The more we have a regular breathing pattern, the more we become mindful of how we're breathing throughout the day, the more that we can remain calm and influence our emotions. And with patience, practice, persistence, and consistency, we embed these emotions to become a regular part of who we are by influencing our subconscious mind. It all starts by being mindful, okay? Now, don't take this to the extreme. Don't be super mindful about your thoughts and then say a negative thought comes up and then you're like, damn, I can't be thinking that negative thought. You start overthinking, right? And you think it's super bad to think of a negative thought. By being mindful, right? Observing your thoughts, you can realize what's coming into your mind, right? And you could realize that a bad thought is just a label. A bad thought is nothing but anything that you can control, right? You can't control bad thoughts, right? But don't make it such a pressure, such a burden. By being mindful, you can just observe the thoughts, right? You can just observe the thoughts which come in. And if you start to reprogram yourself to be more positive, right? To be more mindful, and you can be grateful about everything. Let's say I'm super mindful of the space I'm in right now. The space I'm in is nature. I see the trees around me. I can feel the breeze. I see everything all at once without judging it. I'm breathing, feeling, I'm seeing, and I'm even smelling all at the same time. And I'm not judging anything about it. I'm just being mindful about it. Now I can just be so grateful for literally that tree right there. Look at that tree. Isn't that just a beautiful tree? There's none other like it around. This is a unique tree. It's more green. Looks like it's creating some kind of berries, right? That may just seem like a random thing, but by being super grateful for that tree, by being super grateful for this beautiful smell of nature, right? You actually reinforce more of what you want to be receiving, right? Because the subconscious mind only acts in terms of now. The subconscious mind doesn't realize future, it doesn't realize past, right? So if you're dwelling over a past, or if you're worrying about a future scenario, your subconscious mind, all it understands is worry, right? But if you right now were to become mindful and realize, I'm worried about something that happened or might happen, I'm just going to be grateful. I'm going to become present in this moment, be mindful about how I'm feeling, thinking, not judge anything around me. When you start to become grateful, the subconscious mind is like, all right, this is what we're wiring in. Let's store gratitude in the filing cabinet. And you know what gratitude is? It is saying, I have so much abundance. I'm so abundant. I have more than enough of anything. And guess what you get back, right? When it's time for your subconscious mind to work, and in its top priority filing cabinet is gratitude, and that gratitude is abundance, guess what you pull back? More abundance, right? And this influencing the subconscious mind, a great way to start it is by being mindful, right? You can do mindfulness meditations by observing all of your thoughts and emotions, but not labeling them as good or bad. Literally as you're walking around, instead of thinking your walk is a means to get somewhere, just observe your breath, observe everything around you. Be mindful about what you're eating. And when I say be mindful, be aware of how everything that you're putting into your body, mind, and your energetic emotional field is coming back to you, right? If you want everything to be positive, be mindful about the positives in life. Be aware and make that your top priority, all right? I felt super chilled out during this video. Alright, I hope you guys got great messages. And if you start being mindful, right after this video, you will start influencing your subconscious mind, and I guarantee that your life will shift dramatically and you will see a reflection of this in the next week if you keep up the mindfulness. That's your challenge. Every single day. Alright? And don't be super pressured over, I gotta be mindful, I'm not mindful. Trust me, I've been stuck in the ego too. And the ego's like, Thomas, you're supposed to be being mindful, but like, you're not being mindful, and then I'm fighting my ego. Right? But it's all it is just letting go of what you really are not to let in what is serving you, right? Do that for 7 days. The more you can remember it. See, I'm not perfect. I'm not super mindful every single hour, every single second of the day. But the more I can realize I'm not present and the more I can realize I'm not mindful, I can snap back into mindfulness just like that. The more you become mindful this week, I guarantee you'll see a reflection of a beautiful blessing come into your life. Alright? And to affirm that, smash that like button. Alright? Peace out, guys. If you know someone that is struggling right now, that needs to influence their subconscious mind with more positivity and mindfulness, please share this video. The intention of this is to really just raise the vibration of this planet. Alright? Again, namaste and aloha, which means hello and goodbye. Peace out. Do a little dance. Feels so good. Just be thankful for everything.